What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Wrenchtrench Garage. It's your boy Walking Mandu, and today we are going to work on something a little different. Normally I work on 80s and 90s Japanese sports cars, but today we have this. That's right. It's a 93 5.0 Mustang. It has a lot of extra goodies in it. It has lots of upgrades on it. And it belongs to a good friend of mine. His name's Eric. And basically, we're going to be making this thing faster. It's a lot of work involved. There's a lot to do on it. I do have a good amount of time. He gave me a good amount of time to work on it. So it's not the very first thing I'm going to be doing, but it's definitely going to be directly after finishing the timing belt on this, which I want to go ahead and at least get a little bit further today. But just to tell you a little bit about this vehicle, like I said, it's a 93. It's got a really awesome little paint job on it. It's got some custom mods with the headlights, and I believe the tail lights are also custom. I can't get back there right this second. Inside, he has a snakeskin door panels, which in its own right is pretty awesome. I kind of give them a lot of crap about this car because I have to, because it's a Mustang and I'm a import guy. But you know what? A car is a car is a car, and just because you like something different doesn't make it any less badass. So I really am honored to work on this vehicle. I'm honored to be able to do the things to this vehicle that I've been wanting to do with my own vehicles, and now I have the opportunity. And I think it's great, and I greatly appreciate it. So Eric, thank you. I also want to go ahead and send a shout out to my boy, Michael Windeer. He is my top commenter, and he's my top commenter on YouTube. So I just want to say thanks to him. Also Teggy G, who comes by and helps me whenever he gets the chance. So I'd like to thank him for taking time out of his busy schedule to come and help me. And just everybody else in the crew that supports the channel, I thank you. I thank you so much. But enough of the jib jab, enough of the stuff. Basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to start this timing belt. I'm going to put you on the time lapse while I mess with this a little bit. And and if I appear a little bit clearer and the sound is a little bit better, hopefully, it's because I'm using another camera. That's right, I finally upgraded my camera. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoy the new content, and I hope everything's clear and more enjoyable for you, especially for any other videos that I do in the future. And once again, thanks. So I'm going to put you on the time lapse. I'm going to get started so you guys don't have to hear me keep gabbing. So I'll talk to you later. Well, guys, I ended up finishing some of the hoses here, and just to show you where I'm at with it, I did have a little bit of problem with this one right there. See if I can focus in on that. Right there, I had a little problem with this hose right here, and there was, let's see, yeah, that hose right there. Had a little bit of problems there, and there's a little problems with the hose way back in the back that you can barely see down in there. And I'm getting ready to take the front of this thing off and get all of that taken care of. You can see I need to scrape that gasket off and go ahead and finish pulling off the front until I get down to the timing belt. So that's it. That should be about where I'm probably going to call this, but we'll see how far I get. I got some time, so I'm just going to work my way through it. And I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so I ended up, I had to go to the store, I had to grab some bolts so that I can remove that down there. Yeah, so I have to remove the harmonic balancer. I had to go to the store and grab a couple of bolts. And yeah, so that's how we're going to do this. Alright guys, well I ended up getting the harmonic balancer off, which is pretty freaking cool. And it's over here. You can see it right down there. So I have a pulley on it. Just going to keep that on there for now so I don't lose anything. And we're on our way. I just got to take this back plate off. I'm going to go get another battery for the GoPro so I can go ahead and continue to time lapse. And I'll be back in a second. Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back. And as you can see, it is absolutely frigid out here. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're going to try to start 2018 off right. It's been a little difficult. We've had a little storm come through here and it's been, you know, sub-freezing temperatures and directly after the storm. So I haven't been able to do any work in the shop. Unfortunately, because I had to return my Mr. Heater heaters before all of this happened. So I'm still working on getting some heaters in. I'll go ahead and do a video on that to let you know how well it warms the shop. Even in, you know, kind of bad shop conditions, considering that I don't have any insulation in there. So that is something that I'm also going to consider. I may actually just go ahead and try to put some insulation in there at some point in this this year. So that's one of on the to-do list. But anyway, you can see it's an absolute winter wonderland out here. Very, very cold. Right now it's like 21, so it's not cold. It's cold. But just to show you what's going on in the shop right now. You see this big massive hunk of metal right here. This is a rear end for a Ford, I believe it's an Expedition. And the one that's coming in a little bit, it should be showing up on a flatbed. The one that's coming in is the rear end's bad on it. So I'm going to go ahead and swap that out. Hopefully everything works. The calipers are here. It looks like just about everything I need is here just to do just a quick swap out. It looks like it's actually been painted. It doesn't look like there's any leaks or anything on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do some investigative work on that once the truck shows up. And then hopefully tomorrow, it's supposed to be just a little bit warmer tomorrow. So I'll probably go ahead and tomorrow go ahead and get the process started. I'm hoping I can do it in a day. And I can go ahead and just get this thing back out of my shop. Because right now I do have a little bit of limited space here. I'm really hoping that this thing will fit in here enough for me to close the door. If not, then I got some things to think about. But anyhow, that's part of what was going on so far. I apologize for not making a whole bunch of other videos that I wanted to make due to the cold. But yeah, hey, but look, this is just how cold it's been. This thing, look, it's all ice in there. It's freaking frozen. Oh yeah, you don't believe how cold it is? I got you, no problem. Look at this. My wash and wax is frozen. Frozen. Completely frozen. Lots of my stuff is 100% just freaking frozen. Even the coolant, it's frozen. Frozen. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been dealing with. So it's been absolutely freezing here. I'm gonna go ahead and charge all my stuff up. They're supposed to be bringing the truck over here, and you know, I guess in around the next 30 minutes or so. So when it shows up, I'll go ahead and put you guys back on, and we'll see if we can fit this thing in here one way or another. And then sometime tomorrow, I can go ahead and assess the situation that I have with this thing, and go ahead and pull the rear end out of it. So yeah. Just want to give you guys a little update. Oh, and also, yeah, as you can see, the poor little Z is still in the same condition as I left it. I do have another video that I just did. I guess I'll just conjoin it with this one. This is several weeks later, of course, and you know, with work and the cold and everything else, unfortunately, this poor little guy right here. He's been sitting around, so it's gonna get. Trust me, it's gonna get done. I'm waiting for you know, and I don't want to keep putting everything on the weather, but it really is a dampener right now. But you know, hey, it is what it is. I'll go ahead and get to that. But all right, guys. So when the tow truck comes here, I'll go ahead and bring you back on. Hey, what's up, guys? It's the next day. The truck did show up yesterday. And as you can see, shop door is closed, so that's cool. It actually fit in there, right? So I actually can come in here and work. I can actually come in here and work a little bit better. So here's the truck, Ford Expedition. After it got in the shop yesterday, I went ahead and just jacked it up and put it on jack stands. But as you can see, take the brake off. It just kind of I don't know, it locks up sometimes. The other side locks up even. It didn't lock up on that side, but it locks up. Well, it doesn't seem to want to lock up now. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take these wheels off. And I got a small little heater over here in the corner, right up there. I'm gonna put it right here where I'm working, and I'm going to attempt to start taking this rear end out and replacing it. So we're gonna do that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be switching back and forth between just kind of doing a time lapse, and so I switch back to the GoPro right now. So the little heater, it's not doing too bad. It's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm just keeping it close to wherever I'm working, so that way I get a little bit of heat, get a little something going here. It's so cold that my batteries for my radio won't charge, so that's kind of a bummer. But as you can see, I got the wheels off, and it looks like the brake calipers on both of these are about the same. So I'm just gonna keep the ones on here so I don't have to mess with any brake lines or anything like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start doing all the bolts off and put the jack under there and see if I can't get this thing lowered down. So yeah, starting on the side that I already have light on, that's just what I'm gonna do. So yeah, time lapse is imminent. Alright guys, we're back. Well, as you can see, the the rear end is out. This is the old rear end. Here's the donor over here. And the idea now, there's one of the springs came out. This thing almost killed me. I had no idea it was gonna come crashing down the way it did. I did use precautions, and I put extra jack stands, and I supported it in the center with the jack as well, and it still like kind of just flip-flopped all over the place, and it sucked. So note to self, even when I'm using jack stands there, always support the front side of the diff, because that's what actually rolled. The diff actually, I'll show you on this. What it did was the front part of the diff is extremely heavy, and it just kind of rolled on me. So but I was in a safe spot. I know better. Whenever you're taking the last bolt out of anything that loosens anything up, even when you have it supported, you don't want to be in the way of it. So I was out of the way. I was clear. I know better. Just wanted to let you know that. But anyhow, what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and start stripping all this stuff down here. All that, these trailing arms here, there's already a better, these look like they're in rough shape. So the better set is on the truck already. And I'm going to strip those off. This little arm down here is going to come off because I have one on the truck already. And then I'm just going to get this thing in position. And then tomorrow I'll come back out and start installing. So there you have it. That's what I have for right now. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm just going to go ahead and strip this down, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, guys, we've gotten pretty far on this thing. I got this side all done, and it wasn't too bad doing the emergency brakes. So just to show you. So, grab you some light. So, as you can see, the emergency brakes have been rebuilt. And I went ahead and rust treated everything with some rust reformer. Yeah, so the rear end's in. Brakes are going together now. Just maybe some adjustment on the e-brake. Well, I did a little bit of adjustment. I think it'll be fine. I adjusted one side. Just got to adjust the other side. And then we're almost done. We're almost out of here. Everything is pretty much bolted into place. So I can't say it enough. Pretty glad that this is almost over. It's been trying. Look at the mess I made. Ye gads. Look at this. So yeah, we're almost through with this little adventure. Hopefully the cash that I get from this job will help me into getting the it's ready. I just need to get the money. So this will finish that up. This will hopefully pay for the but yeah, I'm gonna keep trucking, and then when I'm finally done and I'm driving this thing, I'll get back with you. Alright everybody, well, you can tell by the vacant spot here that that old Ford down there, rear end's fixed. It moves on its own. I still need to do some adjustment on that e-brake. It's still not holding, but not a big deal. It's just something that you know, just bring it back into the shop and do a little windies and get it done. But all right guys, well, appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and Wrenchtrench out. Peace.